Viessmann Boiler installation. My name's Alan Hart, and in today's video I'm going to show you why you should pay more for a new boiler installation. So I'm going to show you some bad boiler installations, some bad Viessmann. I've got a couple of bad Viessmann 100 installs, and then I'm also going to show you some comparisons. I'm going to show you some good installs and why you should pay more to get a better job. Yep, let's go and have a look. This one is a badly installed Viessmann 100 Combi Boiler. As you can see there, it's all done with push fit. And if you have a look here, you can see they've started to drill for the condensate, and they've got the drill stuck, so they've just left it in just to rot. When the system has been drained on this Viessmann Vitodens 100 boiler, we can see the water in the system is very, very mucky. So there's a lot of magnetite in there. So this system should have been flushed correctly. Maybe a power flush would have been better on this job. But whichever flush, it should have been flushed correctly and then tested to make sure that it's clean, and then just to make sure that you can keep your warranty. So if you don't flush boilers correctly, then there's a good chance manufacturers are going to void the warranty. So you've paid all that money for a long warranty, and then you end up with a boiler that's not covered. If we go outside and we have a look at the flue, we can see the flue is not sealed. Also, this flue is less than 2 meters, so it should be sealed, and it should have a terminal guard on this. If we have a look at the condensate pipe, the condensate pipe should go into the house in bigger pipe. It should also be lagged, so clearly that's wrong as well. So there's quite a lot of faults on that installation, and when you've got a lot of faults like that, should the manufacturers honour the warranty? Please add a comment below. Let me know what your opinion is. Personally, I don't think manufacturers should honour the warranties on these bad installations, but the customer then gets in like a awkward situation really, because they've had this boiler installed and it's not been installed correctly. Yeah, as I said, please add some comments below. Let me know what you think, and we'll have a look at this next video. Here we have another Viessmann 100 Combi Boiler, and if we have a look underneath it, it's damaging all the hallway, all the ceiling, all above the stairs, all the ceiling's all damaged. And if we just go and have a look at the reason why, we've just got a little bucket here with a condensate pipe into it, and that condensate pipe is connected to the boiler, and I'll just show you why. First of all, if you have a look at the state of the pipework, you see that it's got push fit connections on. Also, if you have a look at all the soldering underneath the boiler, and that could have set a house on fire. What an absolute mess that is. And then if we have a look down here, we can see the gas pipe is actually 15mm. They've just connected onto 15mm. So if this were gas rated or tested, I'm sure it would be undersized, but we'd have to check to make sure for that. The flue is also not sealed. As I said, this is a Viessmann 100 or Viessmann Vitodens 100 Combi Boiler. If we go back to see why it's leaking, so we can see all the damage here. It's made a right mess of the hallway, and the reason why is they've used copper pipe for the condensate pipe, and the copper pipe has just rotted away. So this is the reason why you do not use copper pipe as a condensate pipe, because condensate is acidic and it rots copper. And also, if you've got any condensate pipes that are leaking, make sure that you mend them, because you don't want them to drip onto any copper pipes, any copper gas pipes or all like that, because the last thing you want to do is have the pipe rot away like this. You can see there what an absolute mess. So I'd be really interested to see what your opinion is on these boilers. Please add some comments below on these two Viessmann boilers that I've shown you. And yeah, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you some boilers that I've installed. And again, please add some comments on them as well. So yeah, let's go and have a look. I'm just going to show you some sections of a video that I've already done. It's already been uploaded. So this is a Viessmann 111 installation. So I'll just go around it and I'll just show you a few clips of this job, of this installation. This property had a fairly new Worcester Bosch open vent boiler, and the flow rate from the hot water was very low, and the customer wanted a better flow rate. On this installation, we removed all the hot water cylinder. We cut all the pipes back, and then we've replaced it and we've put a Viessmann 111 storage combi in the garage. I would normally use press fit on my installs, so you don't have the flux and the muck going into the pipework. So we're laser level with this. We've got this laser level, lining up pipework up, making sure it's all nice and neat. The white pipe you see here is not normal plastic pipe. It's called MLCP, which is a multi-layer aluminium barriered pipe. So it's a good quality pipe. As you can see here, we've got all those copper pipes on now, and this will be lagged as well. So it needs to be lagged because it's in a garage. I just need to remove an olive off here. You can use an olive cutter, or you could use an hacksaw. People use different things. I was introduced to this tool on one of the charity installs that we were doing, and this is an olive puller. This is a Monument olive puller. I'm sure there's other ones available, but all you need to do is you just put that onto where your nut is, tighten your nut on, and just tighten it up, screw it up like that, and then you can just get your drill. Just get your drill and then just drill that and it'll come off. I'll zoom in so you can see. So all we need to do with that, just make sure we've got that on. Just do that. Quick and easy, it's pulled olive off. I'm sure anybody who's watching will agree. That's brilliant. So just to point out again, this is quite a new boiler and the system is still very, very mucky. So it just goes to show that when we put a new boiler in, we must flush the system correctly. If the system's not flushed correctly, then there's a good chance the manufacturers will void, or they could void, the warranty. And as the old saying goes, you wouldn't put old engine oil in a new car. So make sure your installer is going to flush the system correctly. As we can see on this, the water is really, really mucky in this system. It's going to need a lot of flushing, Can't stay at that. So I'm just going to remove this boiler now. If we have a look at the flue on this, we can see it's higher than 2 meters, so it doesn't need a terminal guard on it, but also there's no white on show, so it's all installed correctly. We could have connected to the external drain here, but we've put it internally just because there's less chance of it freezing later on. The performance out of these taps was very poor to start with, but we've surveyed this job correctly and now we've installed the correct boiler for the property.
That's absolutely amazing, is that, compared to what it was? It was just trickling out before. Just have a look at this one as well. Again, absolutely amazing. If you want to see it with the flow cup, if you have a look, I think it was I think it's Viessmann Video 5.
I will add a link below of this full install from start to finish. I did do it in stages, but I'll add the full video. The Viessmann 100 range has a touchscreen display and it's really nice to use. You can also range rate it. There's lots of different options with these boilers. So the customer is very happy. They've got an amazing boiler which gives amazing performance. I have done quite a lot of other videos of my boiler installations, and I'll add some links below to some of them videos. I'll also add a link to the Viessmann 111. We've done a few of them now. Amazing boilers if in the right situation. So they don't suit everybody. They're quite a big boiler, but they are an amazing boiler in the right situation. If you've got any questions at all, please ask them in comments below, and let me know what you think. And also, if you've got any badly installed boilers, then as always, please send me them on WhatsApp. I'll add my WhatsApp below in here. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.